Greetings, friends and Robloxians. Thanks for watching a Little Kingdom production. Just a reminder before we begin, at any time, please hit that like and share and subscribe with notifications so we can share the fun and expand interest in one of our favorite games, Roblox Islands. Here we are in the Little Kingdom to show you some new things on the Maple Isle update. It happened yesterday as of making this video. This is the Maple Workbench given to you when you speak to the first NPC on Maple Isle. Their name is Bailey. Bailey's title is Maple Baker, and they give you some quests along with this bench which you need in order to complete those quests and progress through the different Maple Isles. Sound confusing? We'll see. Spoiler alert, warning. Some of these quests are given with a vague description, and I think that's part of the challenge. It adds some mystery. In the video, I'm going to spell it out for you best I can from what I've discovered through hours of gameplay. Looking now at the cooking table, we see the pancake recipes have been added. First you make pancake dough, then bake them in a fire pit, furnace, or industrial oven, and then with some other new ingredients you'll gather, you'll make sweet pancakes, then berry pancakes, and finally Flanhorn Pancakes. Each of these pancakes is an assigned quest got from the various NPCs on Maple Isles. Now let's look at some other equipment that Bailey gave us. On top of my castle, I have maple trees set up about 7 blocks between each tree. On the trees, I placed these taps. I crafted them on the workbench that cost 35 iron each. I also crafted these wood tubes and some tube mergers, which cost us a bit of wood, and they function much like the oil rig pipes. I felt that the sap flows most constantly and regularly when it's all on the same level. To avoid any vertical pipes, I have all this equipment raised up on blocks. I think I'll remove the junk when these quests are complete. The pipes from the trees go into the mergers, and those go into the boilers, which goes into the syrup bottler. No coal totems or any fuels required. Somehow the boiler is self-powered. It's magical. The first quest was to bring Bailey pancakes. Then she gives us the equipment to make this syrup for sweet pancakes. Then she opens the gate to let us see the next Maple Isle. To do all these quests, there's a lot of traveling back and forth to your island and Maple Isles. Back on Maple Isles before the gate is this guy Kontos. He gives one clue to the end of all the quests, and it's a bit confusing. He tells about a reward. The reward is simply flowers, and they are the final ingredient for making Flanhorn Pancakes. And those pancakes are very special indeed. We'll see that in the end. When you finish Bailey's quests and you get through the main gate to the next Maple Isle, you meet Emma. Emma gives you quests starting with getting raspberries from turkeys. You start by chasing the turkeys on this island, get the raspberries from them, you chase them and spook them, and in return they give you berries. Here they give you raspberries and red berries, but you need 20 raspberries to complete Emma's first quest. This took quite a while chasing these turkeys. When you complete that, Emma gives you another quest to bring 10 berry pancakes. Looking at the cooking bench, berry pancakes cost 1 sweet pancake, 6 raspberries, and 6 blueberries. So this is not a quick and easy task, making it more challenging and, in my opinion, rewarding. I bought raspberry seeds and turkey eggs from Emma. I was able to hatch 3 turkeys on my island. It took some figuring, but I finally found out to keep the turkeys in an area with only raspberry bushes, and to craft berry baskets so the turkeys will actually deposit the berries into the baskets like pigs deposit truffles into truffle barrels. I could not get the industrial berry basket to work. Baskets are a lot easier than chasing turkeys and spooking them all the time. When your turkeys are finally grown, you can ride them. Bonus! Once you complete Emma's quest to make the berry pancakes, you now get a quest from Don here. He's on the second Maple Isle also. He will ask you to bring him 50 berry pancakes. At this time, I went back to my island and just did some island chores while my turkeys put the berries in the baskets. Luckily, I already had all the other ingredients in plenty, but gathering the new raspberry crop took some time. If you don't have the other ingredients, spend that time that your turkeys gather raspberries. You should be gathering wheat for pancakes and blueberries to complete the berry pancake recipe. Deliver the 50 berry pancakes to Don. He warns you about going to the next and final level, and this is where you fight Flanhorn, a giant deer boss. And this boss is about as tough as they come. You can spawn him only once an hour. There are no tokens to earn to spawn him sooner at this time. But enough people are getting to this level that having plenty of Flanhorns to defeat is going to happen. Most of the time you defeat this giant deer, it drops you flowers, the final ingredient to make Flanhorn Pancakes. You must have cooking level 75 and all the other ingredients to make these pancakes. Now the mystery is revealed. I had to read the description closely, but eat Flanhorn Pancakes before going into battle for a small chance of finding Antler Weapons. Key phrase in combat. I think most people at this time are expecting Flanhorn to drop the other items. I expect he will drop the Flanhorn boss pet egg, but to get his Antler Hammer, all I had to do was eat Flanhorn Pancakes and go battle slimes. I think I got this hammer in about 20 minutes of battling slimes. I only had to eat 2 pancakes during that time. Now, I hope that helps clear up some mysteries. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and notification buttons. Leave a comment telling your stories about completing these quests, and fill us in on any missing information. All that is much appreciated. Oh, I almost forgot. Have fun and keep it imaginary.